So a triangle, more specifically an equilateral triangle. You remember those from math, right? Yeah, me too. Well, it's those triangles that have 3 equal sides. No, we're not about to take you back to math class. I don't want to go either. Instead, Dr. David Williams is going to compare your lifestyle to that of a triangle. Interesting. So let me stop here and not spoil the fun, and let's join Dr. David now.
Did you realize there are basically 3 aspects to health? We have physical aspects of health, which would include your muscles, ligaments, tendons, bones, and joints, the way that you're put together. You also have mental, emotional aspects of health, which would include the things that you think, the way that you feel. And then we also have chemical aspects of health, the things that you eat, the things that you breathe, stuff that you put on your skin. And each one of these 3 aspects of health relate to the other. In other words, you can't do something in one aspect of your health without affecting the other 2. It's kind of like a good illustration, a picture's worth 1,000 words. A good illustration would be like an equilateral triangle. An equilateral triangle has all of the angles the same and all of the sides are the same length. And in order for that triangle to stay a triangle, if you change one of the angles, the other 2 also have to change. And so let's maybe kind of use an illustration of how these 3 aspects of health are interrelated. Let's take, for example, a physical aspect of health. Let's say somebody has a rock and they put it in their shoe, something physical. The rock is in the shoe and it causes the person to maybe limp a little bit or recognize that they have something physically going on. If they leave that rock in there for a long enough period of time, it can alter the way that they stand or ambulate. And that can affect somebody mentally, emotionally. The pain can bother them, their focus can be just on the pain and trying to get that rock out of their shoe. And then if you left that stress or that source of irritation in there long enough, it could affect the chemistry in that area, cause swelling and edema, which changes the physiology and the chemistry in that specific area. So that's an example of how a physical thing could affect somebody mentally, emotionally, and or chemically. Let's maybe take another example of how something chemically could affect us in the other 2 aspects of health, mentally, emotionally, and physically. Let's take, for example, alcohol. Alcohol is a chemical, and it can inebriate us or affect us mentally, emotionally. In fact, we have laws associated with the amount of alcohol that somebody can drink and how it affects their ability to use a vehicle. Also, if you notice somebody who is inebriated, you notice that their physical structure is different. They tend to wobble and walk either with a wide stance or have less control over their physical structure. So that's just an example of how the 3 aspects of health are interrelated, and you can't change one without changing the other 2. I would like to talk about the chiropractic lifestyle as recognizing a person as a whole being, a whole person, and recognizing all 3 of those aspects of health: physical, mental, emotional, and chemical. Most people, when they come into our office, they experience some sort of a physical stress. Neck pain, back pain, but they can also have chemical problems, elimination problems. They can also have mental, emotional issues where they are stressed out, causing their physiology to function at less than ideal. And as in the chiropractic lifestyle, we recognize that all 3 of those aspects of health are interrelated. And so I would like to make some encouragements with regards to the chiropractic lifestyle of 3 things that you could do in each of the aspects of health that would enhance your health care, and then talk about the one that integrates the 3 together. Let's talk about some mental, emotional things that you could do that would help to enhance your health care. Number 1, I would encourage people to read good things, read good books, things that are inspiring and uplifting. I encourage people to read self-help books. I have encouraged people to read the scriptures. They help to enlighten you and uplift you and look to your higher self. Another area in the mental, emotional aspects of health would be to say positive affirmations. An affirmation is projecting something positive in the future. And you could use that with emotions, positive ideas, goals, would be all sources of an affirmation or projecting good things for the future. And another thing that you could do in the mental emotional arena is to pray, to connect, or pray and or meditate. Meditate and connect with your higher self. So those are 3 things you could do mentally, emotionally. When you do those things, it affects you chemically. There's some things you could do chemically that would help you. I would encourage you, most people would benefit from drinking more water. I have found, and the research indicates, that if you would drink about half of your body weight in ounces in water per day, that it will help to enhance your physiology. I have also found that a little bit of sea salt, about 1/4 of a teaspoon for every 4 cups of water, will help the water to get into your system. It also has minerals in it. We've also found increasing green vegetables and making your system more alkaline is extremely important with regards to a chemical aspect of health. And we have found that the green algae chlorella is fantastic and very convenient to use as the ultimate green vegetable. The third thing to do with regards to the chemical aspects of health is to decrease the white things in your diet. Decrease white sugar, decrease white flour, and decrease the amount of refined salt. So those are 3 things you could do chemically that would help to enhance your health. 3 things that you could do physically with regards to your health. One is to exercise for about 30 minutes 3 times a week. A walk would be fantastic for a form of exercise. Another thing that you could do is to lay on your back with your legs elevated and a rolled up towel up underneath your neck. This would enhance the cervical curves and help you to relax. It would be a great position to meditate in. And another thing that you could do physically that would help to enhance your health is to do some stretching exercises. The one thing that integrates all of those aspects together is the chiropractic adjustment. And the chiropractic adjustment will enhance physical, mental, emotional, and chemical aspects of health. It will help you to be more balanced. It will help to integrate all of the other 3 aspects of your health. My encouragement is that you get adjusted regularly. If you have questions about any of the chiropractic lifestyle or these 3 aspects of health, please talk to your chiropractor.